On France. It's time for Spacestation versus Team Secret. It's South America versus North America. North versus South. Let's go to war once again. Get up and get loud. Some Rocket League.
So, is it time for South America to re-establish their spots? An opportunity to send two different teams into the top 8. Or our Spacestation Gaming, Johnny, a step too far. Game 1 brought to you by Progressive.
Yeah, it was the death of South America a bit too early. We announced it. FURIA looking great earlier. Team Secret have looked great for a while. And they're looking good about 7 seconds in. KV1 already on the score sheet.
He's had to do this one blind almost. Had to aim the car through the smoke. But it's KV1. He could do that blindfolded if he had to. Double tap, easy as they come.
That is a little bit interesting thinking about Team Secret and their rivalry that's been established with the likes of Gen.G and now potentially Spacestation Gaming. They're really giving good matches to a lot of North American teams. And when they did most recently play Gen.G, they swept them.
It isn't a new thing either for two South American teams to really step up, especially at a World Championship. Took a team kill over in Dallas 3 years ago in the club in FURIA. No team kills this time. They've all got the opportunity to thrive. One of them's got to run through KC. The other one's got Spacestation directly in front of them. It's KV1. Dares anyone take the challenge. Otter just takes over. And Reveal's not going to have too many options on that amount of boost. That's a really awful bit of positioning from Spacestation. Are they punished for it?
Oh.
They really should be, but they're not.
Yeah, that's something Spacestation are going to need to look out for. Reveal trying to fake with 0 boost. That's not really going to work against Team Secret. They're going to go. Maybe that works earlier on today against Gen.G, who are going to back off and give you a lot more respect. Team Secret will full send the challenge if they've got players in reserve.
KV1. Out to Kofa. Sorry, they possibly really would have wanted to see get that, as that's an awkward one for Scribbles. They have plenty of time to work with, though. Swift off to the wall. Pretty poor touch from him. Invites Spacestation back in, but able to just sweep away the danger that he caused. Otter off the wall again. Trying to just pop the ball up. Should be still pretty comfortable, but there's a couple of very panicked players coming out from Spacestation. They can take a little bit more time.
Well, you know, we wondered, would it be Spacestation who can start off stronger? They've already had a match on stage today. They finished that one really well. Team Secret coming onto the stage for the first time, as will all of the other teams who've been waiting in this round 2 of the lower bracket in the group stage. But that doesn't seem to bother them at all. They've matched Spacestation for speed. They've even outpaced them at times, and Spacestation are a super fast team, so that is impressive to see.
Oh, that's directly into the path of Kofa. KV1 ready and prepared. Holding on to that 1-0 lead. Spacestation have been in this position plenty of times today where one goal is the decider. Rather not have to clutch up quite as many moments as they did earlier on. KV1 not getting challenged, not the best challenge even from Reveal, although the bumps are coming through.
Oh.
And again, they try for the fake, and they're going to get caught for it. Spacestation needs to start playing the 50.
It's like we talked about already. This might work against other teams, but not Team Secret. They're going to just go for the ball and find out. If you outplay them, fair enough, but it's really hard to fake this team.
Who needs mind games? I'm just going to go for the ball.
Whoa.
Okay, well, the ball has managed to fake all of us there. I haven't seen that one before. His ball is now cleared. I guarantee you that is our viewer side client.
Oh.
Players, although everyone's very aware of what KV1's doing here.
Well, I'm curious to see what kind of reception either of these two teams get. I know Team Secret's brethren from Brazil weren't all that popular earlier on. It's going to be 3 here. Just trickles into the bottom corner. Easy as for Mota.
And it's KV1 that's just causing all the problems. He's getting so much time on the ball, and he's happy to take it, not just powering the clear. They're the team right now that are happy just to allow the mechanics to let loose. Not kickoff this time. 2 minutes left on the clock. Is it too much now to ask here from Spacestation, who to this point have looked a bit toothless?
Yeah, they've been caught out a couple times looking for mind games, not expecting Team Secret to just simply challenge the ball. Team Secret, they challenge so well as a team. It's one of the highlights for me in their match that they were able to win earlier on in the tournament against Twisted Minds. They challenged as a unit brilliantly in that series. Spacestation have to anticipate that. You have to expect that they're going to play the ball and they're going to have a follow-up challenge right behind it.
Oh, great fake, but, well, Motta's not getting faked by anybody today. Read it the entire way. Just looking for anything on the board here from Spacestation, who also started pretty slowly in their earlier series. Can't say it's necessarily been a habit of their tournament so far. So 12 goals unanswered against Vitality. 51. So his first time shot, backboard, and yeah, Motta's not going to quite get it there. 1 minute left. Spacestation just looking for a consolation, if anything.
Yeah, it's just all Team Secret in game one. They've handled the off-ball aggression from SSG. They've not had any problems stopping the solo plays. That shot is wayward from Kofer. And SSG are just trying to send the house here. Still Team Secret finding clears. Look how early the challenges are coming through. Motta has given zero respect to SSG's aerials.
Motta is a problem for them at the moment. He is diving everything. And you'd hope that he'd be making mistakes. Finally, they got one from him, but even then, now he's on the breakaway. A bit too heavy on the touch, but it is too little too late here. They need a goal, they need a kickoff, and then they probably need another kickoff. Team Secret, as you mentioned, maybe we judged South America far too early. Chance to send 2 teams through to our top 8. MENA have only got 1 left. Europe are dropping like flies. North America might be facing down losing another one unless they can find an answer to Team Secret.
Okay, well, they do get 1. An inconsequential 0 seconds.
Absolute shambles so far. And this might add another one.
It's one of the most unpredictable lands in Rocket League history. It's been incredibly entertaining. Long may it continue. A Spacestation need to respond here, like we've been talking about all the way through the group stage. These best of 5s don't leave you much time, but Reveal hasn't taken much to score the opening goal.
Yeah, this is a really poor clear this time around. Swift on his way up and hit him with the bot when he wanted to hit him with the bank. 10 seconds in, Spacestation at least got themselves on the board. This one's significantly more consequential than the last one they scored. Now let's have a look from Team Secret. Can they keep this going? Reminder, it's still best of 5s. No timeouts. What can you do? Can you put together 15 minutes of pure class Rocket League and book your spot in that top 8? Kofa's not going to chase that one up too much. That optimally 100 boost, that's a great challenge. And now Motta's in so much danger, but where's the follow-up? Here it comes! And it's
That's a great save. He's bounced the ball down in front of his own net and it's gone back up again, away from the danger area. Extremely creative solution to a very dangerous problem that Team Secret had to face.
Swift waiting on the goal line. Got a way out here, but you can get rid of the ball, but his car's not going with it. Ceiling, looking for the signature shot.
Oh.
Didn't get the backboard, but the ceiling shot's good enough.
What a play by Kofer. He flies to the ceiling and then just shoots it. Team Secret recovering the back wall. They thought that's where he was headed. Completely boost-starved. They had no way to stop it.
And just move our brains back to game 4 between Gen.G and Spacestation. It was that exact same player that popped off. They've tried playing normal, didn't work against Team Secret. They've tried faking, it didn't work against Team Secret. Operation, take the ball, Kofa, and go wild with it. That might work.
Well, that's a proactive outplay. That's what they need to do in this matchup. You can't be expecting mind games to work the majority of the time. They have to just simply go and outplay their opponents. They have to shoot the ball past them, flip reset the ball past them, or just pass it around them. But you're not really going to go through Team Secret.
That one bounced dangerously, but everyone happy to see it away. Much improved performance here from Spacestation. From flat foot to bouncing around on the balls at the feet. Very, very slippery at the moment as cleared up to the side. Motta, KV1 in support. That's not going to danger for the time being. That's a great catch from Motta. Reveal goes up to meet him. In comes Swift. Very slow shot, but it was almost the worst thing possible.
What a dodge mid-air by Scribbles, just killing his momentum. Swift at the other end, forced to make a save. KV1 helps him clear it. Scribbles so often the man at the back for SSG, and he's looking pretty wide on that goal line.
Still holding it 2-0. Air dribbles, not the answer at the moment. Spacestation crush the challenges.
Team Secret thought they were the ones threatening a counter-attack. Kofer stops it at ceiling height, and then Scribbles follows suit, dunking in a third goal. This is exactly the response SSG needed. After the 3-0 from Team Secret in game 1, Space Station's 0-second goal made it 3-1 when the game was already over. Oh, what an answer. 3-0 of your own, and there's still time to score more.
Veal looking for the play-up. Had to give support where he could. This is the play they've really got to shut down here. Kofa is running roughshod across this entire play. Was on his way down, good 50. Now takes the player out. Kofa takes his time, flick! And KV1 at least saves it from a 4-0, but Team Secret. Let me just got the ball out their side of the field, let alone have scored. Infield pass!
Oh, wow.
Hit the crossbar and in!
It looked like such a small mistake. Scribbles there, trying to retreat back to the corner to get the boost. He flipped into Reveal. That stopped Reveal from challenging. And that's all Team Secret needed to put the ball top corner from the mid-pass. Space Station have got to be careful. That's on Scribbles. You can't be flipping into your teammate on your outward rotation.
There's plenty of time to work with. Scribbles on the way up. Ceiling reset. Can't quite find the 50. It's an awkward angle here for the defense. First time shot. Swift guides the ball gently down to the wall. The back pass. That's going to be challenged. Alpha to win by just enough to not make that a problem for himself. 90 seconds left now in game 2. And Secret gives Space Station another scare in a match that it looks like they've won.
Oh, KV1 is expecting contact from Swift there, who missed it. He does manage to 50 the ball well. Space Station just have to spread out a little bit in defense. They've had a habit of getting in each other's way throughout this tournament, and they need everybody back in defense in moments like these. You can't be putting yourselves in one spot where 150 or one outplay goes over your whole team. A minute to go, Team Secret. Definitely with a chance here.
Bit of a horrific mystery there from KV1. Just saw the sting of the play go out from Team Secret. 50 seconds. Kofa, ceiling reset yet again for the musty. Well, he's not going to get the time for plays like that one. You can see how confident he is right now in the offense. 40 seconds now, and Swift gets challenged.
This is a great position for SSG. They just need to hold the ball up here, upfield. Keep taking turns, making a play on the ball. Just continue rotating back. Now, sometimes they've got excited and thought the game's over. We've got it won. Let's just get one more touch and it's all good before getting counter-attacked. Still some time needed, still some more touches necessary in order to cross the line in game 2.
On the 50. Back down again. What a incredible recovery that was. And almost underneath the goalkeeper. But almost looks like it's going to be as good as they get. First time shot, that one's wide. Team Secret have run out of time, and a 3-1 is answered in kind.
With a 3-2. Take my time on this ball because I think they're going to give me the space. They knew that Team Secret are just going to go at them all guns blazing, and that's okay for Space Station. If teams are going to do that against them, they're going to accept the challenge.
Maybe one off the wall. It's a very heavy first touch. And actually, because he's missed it, Scribbles almost managed to sneak his way through. On the breakaway, Swift, 2v1 against him. Has got support coming up in the form of Motta. The only worry here is Secret are now trying for that play a lot. Swift off the ceiling! These plays where you just launch the ball downfield, Space Station got a lot of practice against that earlier on against Gen.G. Still, doesn't seem to be a weak point for them.
Yeah, it's a play that will, I think, work enough to merit the use of it, but like you mentioned before, they need to mix it up now. So if you've tried one air dribble back pass, it's good the next time to go for a standard air dribble reset, or some other variation on the aerial play.
Wow.
How about this team play? Oh, Cover didn't make contact. I think he was expecting one less touch on the pass.
Well, that's how you do it and really make the defense sweat. Off the ceiling, Kofa, low boost, choosing not to commit, instead fakes it out. Where's the follow? Really good decision making there from Scribbles. He was going to get dumped if he shot that one.
Yeah, I like the idea. It didn't work, but it's a smart play to just stick the ball up high in the danger area and hope that the defense aren't ready for it.
Swift looking infield for KV1. We're struggling with that first touch quite often here. And again, he's handed away possession. Needs to clean that up. Motta to the midfield. Pulled into action the second time. Scribbles with the fake. They're getting a lot more success out of these now. The ball. Swift is too late. KV1 against the double commit. This is their chance to try and pounce. Motta, though, beat to the ball by the recovering defender.
Oh, that was briefly on target. KV1 ready for it, odds off the post. Spacestation knocking at the door. Yet to score in game 3, though.
Midfield, Swift's got nothing. Decides to lay that over to Motta, who would probably prefer a double-decker bus if you're going to try and get to that one. Motta is the target, and it's on target from him. Swift with the back pass. Team Secret determined to stick with the team plays. Now we've got ceiling, reset, backboard, and very comfortable there for Scribbles as they get the breakout.
Yeah, the communication on point in this game for SSG. They're playing off each other's touches really well. Getting out of these tough positions in defense without really too many scares. The backboards look pretty dangerous, look dangerously open for Team Secret. They've got to be careful about that. Spacestation are looking to sky a lot of hard clears into it.
Spacestation happy to just let Secret play at the moment. KV1, first touch. Leaves one away. Reveal, reset, leaves it for Kofa, backboard. He's got his way down and it's almost there for him. He looks so dangerous every time he's near the ball.
He's mixing it up really well. Love that we're seeing the classic Spacestation play style that's been so successful for them in the latter half of the season in North America. They've adapted that to international competition without losing the identity that they built for themselves. I think that it's a style that can and should work well on land if they can just make the little refinements.
My only question on them is, how far do you go when you limit your ability to go all out on the pop-off? You always feel like a champion is crowned by who is popping off the most on a weekend. But this has been good for the time being. Motta with options. Swift already realizes there was no way he was getting to that one first. Kofa reset, but a little bit too far away. KV1 with plenty of ones pedigree. We're gonna let that one get past him.
What a catch by Motta. Now just looking at dead ball 50, the ball through everybody. Team Secret lurking at the halfway line, waiting to pounce on any weak clears. Spacestation haven't given them anything to play off of just yet. There's a nice interception by Scribbles, plays it into the back corner. Counter-attack commences. It's boomed into the backboard again, maybe a bit too hard. Again, it's that backboard angle for Spacestation. It's looking dangerous.
Secret shots are always from near enough the halfway line. It's the same thing actually for Spacestation for all the plays they've had. Teams need to just take that one step extra, that little bit of a commitment from their first man. This is now big danger at Kofa against a pre-jumping Swift. That was unbelievable defense.
It's a great save by Swift. Now can he get some offense cooking the other way? Low 50s in back to KV1 who's been dunked on. Scribble's still up for this. Off the ceiling, doesn't make contact, but Motta in a panic half clears it. It's only as far as Kofa, and they barely missed the double.
You just thought for a second, oh surely not again. Spacestation had their chance. Now immediately after the kickoff, KV1 look for the player. It was a miscommunication from Team Secret. He wanted Motta to take the shots. Motta was already on his rotation back.
The Spacestation did have defenders retreating to help out, so I think they might have been okay, but that was very close. Team Secret with a kickoff strat.
Reset, no, they go low. Oh! Motta trips up on himself and just T-poses the ball into the net.
It's just bounced right over him. Motta overthought it and uncharacteristically played opponents. They've shown us that they can apply their style to a more even back and forth as well. They can do this when they don't get to attack for 40, 30 seconds at a time. They can do it quickly, efficiently, in a 1-2 punch. They almost set up one already.
So very quickly, John, before we get into this one fully, what changes? What do you do with your Team Secret? What has to swing over?
It's all about just making contact. That's what they do so well. They just go for the ball and they force teams to outplay them. Kind of got away from that a little bit in the last game. And overall, I wouldn't make many changes, honestly. It was an overtime. You lost it. Just go again and use your experience. They are the team who have had this experience more often. And Spacestation well, at least Team Secret will be hoping. Spacestation could get nervous on match point. Oh, nice turn there by Reveal. Looked like it might be open for a second.
Yeah, probably a little bit surprised that Reveal did try and shadow him the entire way. Spacestation's just speed in the air at the moment has been the difference maker to me. Feels like they win every single one of these races. That shouldn't trouble Motta. Over. Has he got some more magic? Infield to Scribbles, and that is so cheeky!
And once again, it's that same position for Motta. He's covering the backboard. What does Spacestation do? They just drop it down low, and he's not able to respond.
That's the horrible bit, is you have to jump early. You don't really have a choice, because if the shot goes to that far side, you've got to be able to get there. So just put the ball behind them. Rocket League cars do a very good job of going forwards. Not so great at going backwards.
It's just great awareness by SSG in overtime game 3 and now as well. Start of game 4. They're responding to the defensive structure that's in front of them. They're not just randomly hitting the ball around.
Nice.
Oh, cheeky by Swift, just cutting rotation to make a save on Spacestation's behalf, but with defenders behind him, he obviously knew that it's better if he does it and keeps the attack going.
Swift is midfield, but this play's just not working. They keep going back to it. It just is not working at the moment. Now they're in the defense. Great 50. Next one up is a blue car. At least I hope so, but this ball is not getting away anytime soon. Finally pushed into the midfield, and guess what? It's coming straight back at you. Demo avoided. Scribbles on the ceiling. Wants the 50. Does get it, but well done from Motta just to delay it as long as possible.
Can Spacestation close it out on Utopia? They've already done it once today against Gen.G. They're having to get a little bit of help from the post again as Team Secret rattle it from afar. Oh, Motta's got some space here. Shoots again, and this time it's inside of the post.
Well, he's got one back on them. This is a play they've tried so often. Finally, Spacestation's rotation was not crisp enough. Secret have found their answer, back into the game. Still staring at elimination. Had the better of these kickoffs though, as Swift almost had an argument with the ground. Can't quite make contact the second time. Motta looking backwards. Gopher's already there. Says, thank you very much. If you want to pass that to me again, I'll be ready and waiting.
A lot of space for Reveal. He's hit it up to a pre-jumping Gopher. He's got a bit high for that one, maybe off the ceiling. Once again, that backboard is the option. Spacestation spot. It's a good read by Team Secret in defense, but I'm liking what I'm seeing from SSG. They're mixing it up brilliantly. Never get the same shot twice in a row.
Just had a few missed flips here. His nervous hands not doing what he was after. Ball into action again. No, it's going to be Motta, who spent a lot of time here, and somebody's got to take that ball. They end up electing Swift to do so. Those demos from Spacestation, they are hunting for them. And if one of them lands, Secret in a world of trouble.
Well, Swift just going to pop it at the backboard for Reveal to catch, and to catch the ball like that, offload it to Gopher, starts the counter-attack so smoothly. Gopher's almost gone all the way with a 50-50 goal. Team Secret scrambling, but they've kept it out.
Yeah, that was a big 1v1 against Swift that he had, and Swift does get away. Now off the bump, and Motta elects for the 100 boost. AV1 pops the ball up. Nice pace there from Team Secret. Can they find some follow-ups? AV1 not quite able to find the car. A big demo battle here by both these teams. Who can find contact? Although even if you can find contact, who can make it awkward for third man?
Yeah, a couple of times there, Team Secret were very close to landing. Critical bumps would have yielded opportunities to score. Spacestation have got a good spread right now. I like when they do this in defense. They don't get on top of each other, because when the game slows down like this, it's interesting. That feels to me like it's their more awkward pace to play at, where they start tripping over each other. You'd think it'd be the other way around when the game's going a million miles an hour, but in fact that's when they seem more comfortable.
Good outplay, Swift. Nice pinch though. Has he caught them out? It's a good scramble back there from Scribbles. And here we are. Secret need the next goal. They almost found it. Reveal with the clear out. Swift doesn't want to commit. He's not got the boost for it. Instead they send KV1, who also has not got the boost for it. On the breakaway, has Spacestation got one more 0-second trick? It's going to be difficult from that angle, but it sets up on the way down. filter clears.
Well, they've got one more. Kofor can mid it again. He has done. Team Secret interested in getting involved as well. Both teams playing for the 0-second goal.
Popped up. Reveal. Looking to try and get rid of it. Swift's all the way out of position. Who's the next one to?
It's Space Station's turn. Finally, they get one. And they're into the top 8.
They did it!
Est-ce que vous aimez bien Space Station, la team?
As expected. Tough crowd out there, right?
Yeah.
Reveal. Lots of wins for you guys. I talked to Kofor before. I felt like there was some issues with lands and be able to just secure and pull through to the end. But now it looks like that's not a problem. He mentioned confidence. Do you feel like that's the same for you, or was there something else that clicked for you as an individual?
No, I feel like confidence is well the same for me because like, I don't know, I think I'm already like on everyone's level here, but it's just about the confidence thing.
And so it's confidence as well for you?
Yeah.
Yeah. And does that start to deter at all when you hear the audience boo? Does that make it harder for you to hold on to confidence?
No, I actually like it more.
Yeah. The blue wall's here, by the way. Yeah, so no confidence. Yeah.
Et il vient de lui poser la question s'il trouvait que c'était un petit peu la même chose que ce que disait son teammate un petit peu plus tôt. Est-ce que c'était la confiance qui leur manquait pour être efficace dans les matchs, tout simplement on stage, en LAN? Et en effet, lui il pense qu'ils ont de plus en plus confiance et c'est grâce à ça qu'ils arrivent à gagner ces matchs.
And despite being on an away region, on an away team, how exciting is this for you still? Like the energy is still amazing for you, is it not?
I mean, yeah, playing in front of people is always fun, you know?
Yeah, it has to be. Now I want to talk about NA region overall. The narrative, of course, is that North America's falling off. We don't know where they are right now, but it seems like North America's not having trouble too much at Worlds. Do you feel like that was a false narrative, or maybe it was and they bounced back?
No, I honestly think NA still needs to pick it up.
Okay, that simple as that.
Ah, et la question était toute simple. Il lui a demandé qu'est-ce qu'il pensait de l'énergie. Évidemment, il a dit qu'il a trouvé incroyable. Et ensuite, il lui a dit, en règle générale, les équipes NA, elles performent pas trop au championnat du monde et aux Worlds. Là, tu en penses quoi? Je pense que les NA vont l'emporter cette fois-ci. En tout cas, ils pensent qu'ils sont bien partis.
And these guys are going to overwhelm us in a moment. So one more question from you. Now that we're seeing the French have a little bit of trouble, Vitality knocked out, and I know there's some back and forth from you guys. Do you have anything to say to Vitality now that you guys are still here and they're not?
I mean, not really, to be honest. It was a good game from everyone around.
It was a good game.
Et voilà, on lui demande s'il voulait dire quelque chose à Vitality parce qu'il s'est fait reverse sweep hier par Vitality. Aujourd'hui, Vitality a été éliminé. Il dit qu'il n'a pas grand chose à dire à Vitality. C'était une bonne game hier et puis bonne chance à tous. Ils sont là, ils sont plus là. Ils continuent sa route.
I don't know about you, but I can stop. I can't hear anything anymore. So we'll just let the audience speak. We'll give it one more time for SSG.